Oh, okay. Xbox, PS5 rivalry. Okay. They told me to boxing, so I come to boxing.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
boxing. Be smart. Good work. That's it. Now.
And bounce.
GG's, GG's.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the El Nino de Oro. Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. You're looking at one of the scariest bantamweights of all time. Blazing speed and ridiculous power, all packed into a 115-pound frame.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from
an open-air outdoor stadium, what a venue for this contest.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Again, downstairs. Nice counter. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Do you believe what we're seeing? Want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. He is dead.
I need you to switch.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. Fourth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't score. Fighter will say no mas. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, we're entering. Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. A perfect counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You'd like to see more jabs. Missed him with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? So much for boxing. This is a fight. There's a counter shot. Oh, and he caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're going to get knocked out. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. He misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. That jab misses. Both men step back for just a moment. That punch landed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that. Here we go in the sixth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
How about that time counter shot? So much firepower here. Misses with the jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like...
That's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident.
Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let the...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ooh, Bam is rocked! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job by him to block that jab. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice punch. Just missed with that hook. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.